Snipers, you have to see what's happening to the Bitcoin price right now, because exactly like we predicted in our video yesterday, Bitcoin broke above the previous weekly open. For those in our Discord group, we took a long position on Bitcoin last night at 19,400 with a low risk swing trade signal. The last time I sent one of these out was when Bitcoin was at 18,800. We took this trade at 19,400, already hitting the first profit target, heading towards the second profit target at 22,000 US dollars. I may get another video out today, but I wanted to get this quick video update out to you guys because we knew this was happening. We knew the S&P 500 was above the previous weekly open. Things were looking bullish. The DXY had a bearish daily candle close. We saw Japan up 2%. So what's happening right now, heading into the weekend where the markets are the most manipulated? Is this overextended for Bitcoin? Are we going to be seeing some downside into the weekend, some more upside into the weekend? Well, let's dive into the chart, Snipers. Smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm for the #1 cryptocurrency analysis on the internet, the best Discord group in the world. We knew this was coming. I told you, Snipers, I had your back. I was going to send out this trade. And let's look at Bitcoin's chart right now. So we are above the previous weekly open. 19,555 is the previous weekly open. That is the major support. But what's interesting is the fact that we have the 2018 previous all-time high just above that at 19,798. So what we want to monitor here for Bitcoin is going to be the 2018 previous all-time high. We can call it 20,000 break even. If we take off this volume on the chart, you'll see where there's so much confluence around this area here at 20,000 US dollars. That is the major support. Now, 21,500 was important because that was our weekly open 2 weeks ago, but it was showing confluence with this market structural previous support, which is now resistance. And this right now in the immediate short term is very important for Bitcoin, because what's interesting about this, right around 22,000 at this point, because we had some price action prolonged a couple of days now. It's not 21,500, it's 22,000. That is the major resistance. Very similar to what's happening to the Bitcoin against SPY chart, also coming up to test this previous support as a resistance level. So this is something that is correlated right now, the Bitcoin against SPY chart and Bitcoin against US dollar price. We want to continue to monitor that. But how are we heading to this weekend? Well, the S&P 500 so far, we still have 2 hours left to go if they can pull the rug, but we have a bullish daily continuation candle above the 20-week moving average, which means when you're above the 20-week moving average, you're in a bull market. Yes, we were below it for quite some time, but we have been trending above the 20-week moving average for the S&P 500 since we bottomed out and inflation peaked in June. And right now we are about to close this daily candle above 4,000 for the E-mini futures contract, what we've been monitoring with this daily candle indicating that we have continuation into next week for more bullish action. That's very positive. The DXY pulling back below 110. You can see it wicked below its previous weekly open, still holding it as support. If we break below 108.836, Snipers, with decisive hourly and 4-hour candles, as we always look for here on the Snipers channel, that is a confirmation the DXY could potentially come down to 106.56 and test that as a major support. And then if we look at what's happening to Ethereum as we enter into this last 6 days until the merge, we talked about 1760. It's not a coincidence that we've yet to break above 1760. As a matter of fact, we could even justify that Bitcoin saw some strength because the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart sold off into Bitcoin today. And so Ethereum was performing pretty much half of what Bitcoin was performing today. And there's a very specific reason for that. There's a bearish pattern forming here on the Ethereum to US dollar pairing that we need to get above 1760 to invalidate this head and shoulder pattern. That is the resistance. If we break above 1760, we could be seeing 2,000 again and even further highs as we have the merge coming up on September 15th. And what do we always want to do when there's a big event like that? This is one of the biggest events in crypto, is we buy the hype and we sell the news. That is a market principle that has been followed for years and years and years and has worked out for many people. Buy the hype, and then when the news comes out, you sell the news, because from there, it can only go down. So up until September 15th, we could expect bullishness if Ethereum breaks above 1760. Bitcoin right now, 22,000 is an important market structural resistance level. I'll keep you guys updated. I might get another video out later today if we hit 100 likes on this video for the best cryptocurrency technical analysis on the internet. We called this breakout yesterday. I sent out the trade. I haven't sent out a trade in quite some time. 19,400 with a low risk swing trade for Bitcoin. We've been taking many day trades on Bitcoin, but this was a swing trade, low risk, enter in 19,400, and then bam, 10% within 24 hours. That's how we do it here on the Snipers channel, because we are snipers. YouTube.com/snipers for a reason. And with that, ever since 2006, by the way. And with that, we'll continue to monitor the chart, Snipers. I think that's all I wanted to cover. Let's see if there's anything sticking out like Japan was sticking out yesterday. Bitcoin dominance did break back above this market structural support level. This chart's very interesting to me. It's almost like the Euro to USD chart in some ways. You can see here, forming new yearly lows, testing major support. The fact of the matter is there's weakness there for Bitcoin dominance. That's actually a great thing, because that means despite there being a risk-off environment in the overall markets, in the cryptocurrency market, people are still apt to take risk. And that's being led by Ethereum. Let's pull up the total market cap, see if there's anything going on here that's significant for us. Nothing really. We're in the middle of the range that total market cap is in. $1.13 trillion and 762 billion, the major support. How is the weekly candle going to close here for the S&P 500? Let's check that out, since we're going to get this close in 2 hours. I would say it's a very nice weekly candle. Look at that, holding this market structural support level that dates back to the lows from June when inflation peaked, holding the midpoint of this range that the S&P 500 is in. That's also very positive, and above the 20-week moving average, and breaking the highs of last week's candle. That's actually all pretty good there. Nothing to be concerned about in my opinion. The DXY might close with a red weekly candle. That would be the first one in 4 weeks. That would be nice to see. And then other than that, we'll continue to monitor the weekend price action for you snipers. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. The best cryptocurrency analysis on the internet. Thank you all for tuning into the channel today. Smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. I'm going to enjoy my Friday here at the Ritz-Carlton. And until next time, snipers out.